And there's the bracket. I just chopped the whole thing out. And kind of trimmed up this side over here. And trimmed up the front. And also while I'm doing that, I'm going to be mounting this little micro SD card reader. It's going to kind of trim up this edge, trim up these edges a little bit so it's skinnier. I'm going to cut a hole right here and have that there. The fan should work out. I really think there's plenty of room under there to mount that. And I should have the graphics card here fairly soon. Right now it's $112.99 on Newegg with a $10 mail-in rebate, so it brings it down to $102.99. So I think I might just pull the trigger on that part. And it does have 8 gigabytes of RAM. It'd be kind of cool to get something that is all matched with. There it is, the fan. It's getting installed possibly today. Peace. Oh, there's the little man trying to scare me, sneaking up. I'm out. So I got everything stripped out of the chassis. We just have a nice raw computer chassis now, except for these side ones. I'm not sure if I'm going to take those off or paint them. It's not like you can see anything. It looks a little bit sketchy to take them off without breaking something. So that piece of blue tape kind of represents the chunk that I'm going to cut out. I'm going to cut a little bit close, a little bit more, just like leave this coming down, then an edge, and then down to here. The whole fan assembly should slide in there. And I'm going to cut this out of there. Looks like I just barely missed these rivet type of deals, which is perfect. Might have a little bit of trouble doing this little mini SD card reader, micro SD card reader. This hole right here is where the plastic cover, front cover, clips onto these holes. And you know, I gotta keep that hole there so the front cover clips on, but cut it right here and then up and over and down. And I'll sandwich that little USB thing in there. Start cutting. Shouldn't be too hard. Put it in through this side. It's going to be a little bit of finagling to get in there, but we'll see how it goes. So I thought I was just going to be taking out a little, you know, a little rectangle I showed, but I wound up having to cut all this out just to fit the fan and shroud. I kind of had to get my Dremel in there, so it's not the best cut, but I wanted to leave this little tiny piece of metal here just to give this whole platform support. I got it kind of zip tied in place where I want it. I'm going to cut out the rest of this little blue up here just to make a little bit more room for the fan to blow air. But it looks like on this corner right here where the motherboard is going to come down, I'm just going to chop a little bit of this plastic out just so I'm positive that I have enough room to lay the motherboard down on this corner, because it's getting freaking close. Just for having zip ties on there though, it's freaking solid. I'm probably gonna after I'm done painting the chassis and everything, replace these green ones with black ones and just maybe put a little bit of like hot glue, maybe like a little bit of hot glue like right in here or something, I don't know. Hot glue and zip ties, dude. Can't beat it. But I'm gonna drill a bunch of holes, not a bunch, but a few more holes right here just to make sure it's drawing some good air. I think if I have, you know, some breather holes in there and stuff, it'll draw the air like I want it to. Regardless, it's gonna create some air circulation. That's for sure. Pretty crazy.